Whew, I know you guys can't feel it. Maybe you can see a little bit. It is freezing cold here on the vlog, but welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to our channel. This is when we do a quick tip from Rick. It's all about ownership and operation of your Corvette. And being that I'm just coming off my little stint at Spring Mountain, kind of got that racing on my mind. Got the racing socks on. You guys like those, huh? Yeah, we're gonna do a little kind of racing today on our quick tip. A couple of quick announcements. As you can see around me, we have beautiful array of 2019 C7 Corvettes. This is the time of the year that you told me you were waiting for. Even if you're not going to drive the car right away, you know there's no next year for this car, you want to grab that great deal. It is time now, guys, for year-end closeouts on 2019 Corvettes. And check this out. Every car you see here on the lot is General Motors employee pricing that normally you need an authorization number for, plus an additional bonus cash rebate. And here's what's even better. A lot of those prices we have online is that structure or better than GM employee. We're making it as flexible as we possibly can. Some cars are even up to 20% off. And here's what's even better. No qualifiers. You don't have to own a Corvette. You don't have to finance here. You don't have to have type A blood. We're making it as easy as we possibly can. Thank you for those opportunities. We've been extremely busy since getting back from Nevada, so I'm looking forward to dealing with you guys in our year-end closeout right here at Coghlan Corvette. And keep in mind, if you go to CoghlanCorvette.com or you go to some of the reciprocating sites on Coghlan Cars, right now they've changed, they always change this stuff. They're changing the feeds in which we provide the pricing, so a lot of that stuff is not accurate right now. It's not even showing some of the discounted prices. But if you go to my personal CorvetteConti.com site, inventory links are on the right-hand side for what section you want to go into. Z06s, Grand Sports, Coupes, convertibles, that kind of stuff. All the pricing is accurate. It's up to date in real time. As a car sold and committed to, we're taking that down for you guys so you have a real-time look at what's available, because as I said earlier, we have been busy, so thank you for those opportunities. I do appreciate that. And one more quick announcement, then we'll get into our quick tip from Rick. 2 weeks from today is Christmas Eve. My gosh, can you believe it, man? 2 weeks from today is Christmas Eve. Ricky got some shopping to do. But we always feature your beautiful rides at the end of our Tuesday segment. So 2 weeks from today, what I want to feature, and some of you have already been sending them in, so I do appreciate that. I'm sorry, my lips are starting to get frozen. What I want you to do is send in pictures of your vets and your pets for that Christmas Eve rides segment. Some of you have already started sending them in. I do appreciate that. Vets and pets, 2 weeks from today, right here on this channel. Email address is up on the screen. Looking forward to featuring your vets and your pets. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, let's do some racing. Well, kind of. I want to show you a feature that maybe you've stumbled across in your driver information center, and I know 90% of you out there will never use it. That's the performance timing tab. Talk about that today on a quick tip from Rick. So when you play around with your driver information center, it's going to be this 9 o'clock arrow right here on the right-hand side of your steering wheel. You'll tap that. This pulls up all the menu tabs. Then scroll down. We're going to go to the Performance tab and remember to select it here. Now you're in the Performance tab. And then what you'll do when you're in a respective tab, you scroll up or down to see the features within that tab. So in this tab, what we're looking for is, not the G-force, not the friction bubble. We're looking for the performance timer. Look at that, the 0 to 60 timer. Now it's too cold, I'm not gonna do a 0 to 60 timer, but keep in mind, when you right click and go to the feature that's on the center stack right there, you have some customization features. You have the ability to set your start speed that you're timing, or you can drop down one, again, using these arrows up or down here. You can set the end speed that you want to record. Now notice that arrow right there. Again, using these, this arrow on the far right will allow you to go into that feature. Here's now where you can set that end speed. We're not going to do 60 as I mentioned today. You use these arrows up or down, as you see these arrows right here, to adjust that speed. In doing so, we can go way up, but we're not doing any of that today, kids. We're going to drop down and show you how fast I can go 0 to 30. So once you set your speed, don't forget to lock it in by hitting select in the center. So now we're going to time, as you can see down there, 0 to 30. Now this is not to be confused with your PDR camera. Now, when you go into this, if you have a vehicle that's equipped with this, you can choose the overlay to have a performance timer on it. When you go back in, we'll start this here in a second, it actually will show you 0 to 60, 0 to 100, quarter-mile times, but when you alter the speed like you do here, it does not reciprocate with the PDR camera. That's a whole separate entity, but we'll record it just the same. So when you're in your performance timer, and again, most of you will never use this, but just to play around a little bit, you've got it up on the screen, so you're ready to go. Here's the key. When you're in gear, put it in gear. As soon as you go into drive, my foot's on the brake. As soon as I take my foot off the brake, look what starts happening. Yes, there's my timer, guys, and here I go, here I go. Woo! I only got up to 12 miles an hour. All right, let's actually see how long it takes me to get to 30 miles an hour, because here's the thing. Once the timer starts, it'll keep running until you get to your intended speed or whatever speed you programmed. Again, we showed you how you can customize that. If you're not going up to 60, you're just doing 30 like I am today on a cool day. We'll see how long it takes me to get to 30. Let's see if you guys can beat my time. That's right, I have years of experience here, guys. Got a car in front of me. Thanks. That'll affect the time. As soon as you hit it, you notice the timer stops. Look at that, 55.1. Yeah, beat that. All right, so when you're done with your fast time like mine, and you want to reset it and start over, you can do that one of two ways. Right here on the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you can hit that center select button if you want, or right-click right here with this arrow and go into the feature that's up on the screen, and you'll see right there, drop down 2 spots. Again, you'll have to use the center select button to do that. And by doing so, boom, you're back to 0 and you're ready to go again. So there you go. That's your performance timer within your driver information center. Based on what we showed you today, I know somebody's going to try it just to play around a little bit. Like we've talked about before, all these features, all these fun toys on your car are no fun to you unless you know how to use them. Thanks for joining us for a quick tip from Rick. Now, let's check out some of your beautiful rides. Thanks for watching.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you